Welcome to our next lesson in arithmetic progression. So, first problem is how many terms of the AP 9, 8, 9, 17, 25 and so on to give a sum of 636. So, what is the formula for sum to n terms? Sn is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. So in this case, d is equal to 17 minus 9, 8. So 636 is the sum, Sn, n by 2. So n we have to find out, n divided by 2 multiplied by 2a. A is equal to 9. 2a is 18. 2 multiplied by 9 plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. d is 8 is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 2 nines or 80 plus n minus 1 multiplied by 8. Here minus 80, 18, here minus 80 is that becomes. So what is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 10 plus 8n. So this 10 plus 8 and we can take the 2 out, is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5 plus 4. So we'll get rid of this 2. So what is the form? No, we'll multiply this. N multiplied by 4n is C 4n square. N multiplied by 4n is 4n square. Next is plus 4n plus 5n. 5n minus 636 is equal to 0. Now we should solve this equation to get the value of n. So the constant term suggests this can be 6 into 106 or it is 12 multiplied by 53. 636 is equal to so the sum should be 9 or a 4 is there. So we can solve this as 4n plus 53 multiplied by n minus 12. Here 53n is there, here 4 12s are 48. The difference is plus 5n. We get this 5n that way. So in this n cannot be odd number. N is cannot be a minus figure. So n is equal to 12. How many terms? So number of term is 12. N is the answer. N is the number of terms. So the minus sign, and this 4 gives the clue. 4 times 4n into 12 is 48, minus 48, 53 into n. So this gives the solution. So the answer also n. See, answer that's to give a sum of 6, that is the answer, it cannot be a huge, number of terms will be limited. We can either try with 6 or 12, If we try these two, we'll get an answer. This figure cannot be more than this, Then if this goes, you'll get a huge figure. If it goes beyond 12. So next problem we'll try. The first term of an AP is 5. So you should show what all, note this, A is equal to 5. The last term is 45, L is 45. And the sum Sn is equal to 400. Find the number of term and the common difference. Sn is equal to n by 2 multiplied by A plus L. So therefore, what is Sn? 400 equal to, so n divided by 2 multiplied by A is, A is equal to 5 plus 45, or is equal to 25n. So if we divide both sides by 25, n is equal to 12. Sorry, it's not 12. If we divide by 25, it is 16. So 400 divided by 25. So next problem. The first and the last terms of an AP are 17 and 350 respectively. So common difference also is given 9. How many terms are there and what is their sum? First term A is equal to 17. Last term L is equal to 350. And common difference D is equal to 9. So what is a any term, nth term is this last term is equal to A plus n minus 1 multiplied by D. So 350 is the last term is equal to, what is A is 17 plus n minus 1 multiplied by common difference is 9, or this here minus 9, so you remove or equal to 8 plus 9n, or 9n is equal to 350 minus 8 is equal to 342. If we divide both sides, you get n is equal to, so we get 3 9s or 27, 72, 8 9s or 72, 38 is the answer. N is equal to 38. You can just divide and check up. So next problem is Find the sum of first 22 terms of an AP in which D is equal to 7 and 22nd term is 149. So they're asking us to find the sum of the first 22 terms. So common difference D is equal to 7. Last term is equal to 149 is equal to A plus this 22 terms, 21D or is equal to A plus 21 multiplied by 7 is equal to A plus 147. So last term 149 is equal to A plus 147. What is A? A is equal to 2. Now what is Sn? Is equal to n by 2 multiplied by A plus L. 22 terms, n is equal to 22 given. N is equal to 22 given. Here, n minus 1 into D. 22 divided by 2 multiplied by A. First term is 2. Last term is 149. So is equal to 11 multiplied by 151. So the answer is 1661. Please multiply and check. So we can do it by using another formula also. Or is equal to without finding the L is given here, is 149. So this is easier to use this formula. So next sum, find the sum of the first 22 terms of an AP whose second and the third terms are 14 and 18 respectively. Second term will represent like this T2. T2 is equal to 14. Term 3 is equal to 18. What is a D? Difference is T3 minus T2. 18 minus 14 is equal to 4. When we know T2, what is T1? T1 is equal to T2 minus 4, that is equal to 14 minus 4 equal to 10. First term is 10 or A. First T1 is A. First term or A. A is 10, A. Find the first of 22 terms, he says. This is A. So S22, sum 22 is equal to n by 2 multiplied by 2A plus n minus 1 multiplied by t. So n is equal to 22 divided by 2 multiplied by 2A. A is equal to 10, 2A, 2 multiplied by 10 plus n minus 1 is, n is 22. This is 21 multiplied by D. What is a D? Value of D is 4 is equal to So this make it 11. 11 multiplied by 2 tens are 20. Here 421 are 84, 94, 104. So am I correct? Just check. N minus 1 is 21. 21 multiplied by 4. So the product, 4 11s are 44. 4 1 11. 1144 is the answer. S22 is equal to. So in this all progressions, this plus minus, we have to repeat 2 times, to get familiarized with the terms and to add and get the correct answer. When we practice 2 or 3 times, afterwards it becomes a routine. We know what is to be added, what is to be left. Next sum is if the sum of the first 7 terms of an AP is 49 and that of 17 terms is 289, find the sum of the first n terms. You didn't say, well, tell me the formula. What is the sum of n term? Formula I work out. So this is a little tricky, how exactly you can proceed. Sum of the first 7 term is given and that of 17 terms. So for first we'll take sum of the 7 terms. Yes, 7. How exactly you work out? First term is A. What's the next term? It is A plus T. What is the third term? A plus 2D. What is the seventh term? A plus 60. If you add these things, what you will get? A will be repeated in all the places. So you will get 7A plus how many times here 1D, here 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D. If you add all the D's, how many D's are there? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. You will get 21 D's are there. 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 6 21. So similarly we will work out this, because they have given the sum. What about the 7A plus 21D is equal to? The sum is given as 49. Or see, the 7 is common. You divide 7 all the places, you get A plus 3D is equal to 7. That is the formula you get. One, what is the formula. Next, what is the equation? Similarly, S17. So what is this S70? Similar way, A plus A, how many A's are there? 17 A's are there. Plus how many D's are there? This I will leave it to you. Count it or use the formula. How many D's are there? 136 D's are there. And is equal to 289. So how you get this 136D? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 like that. The last term, yes, 4, yes. So how you get that also I'll try to work it out. A plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 16d is the 17th term. So a we can easily count 17 terms, you get 17a. D starts with 1, D, D1, D2, D3, 16 Ds. 1 to 16, how you count? N into N plus 1 by 2, no? 16 multiplied by 70 divided by 2. If you cancel this, 8 sevens are 56, 518 plus 50. So 136 Ds are there. So if you solve this problem, now we get 17A plus 136D is equal to 280. We'll multiply the first term by 17 terms and we'll just subtract. 17 times we multiply now. 17A plus if you have 17 times if we multiply it is 51D. So 17 times you multiply 7 multiplied by 70. So this is, so if you subtract, the first term will go 136 minus 51, you get 585D is equal to, if you subtract here, 170. So D is equal to 2. So A plus 3D is equal to 7. 3D is equal to 6. So A plus 6 is equal to A is equal to 1. Now first term, common difference. Now find the sum of the first n terms. That you have to find out now. So the sum is not end with this, you got one more portion. So I will take some more space here now. What is this Sn is equal to? What is the formula? N by 2 multiplied by first term A plus L, or you can take the 2n formula. Two A plus n minus 1 multiplied by t. This formula now we'll try to apply. N is, we'll keep as it is n by 2. What is 2a? A is equal to 1. 2a is just 2. N minus 1 multiplied by d. D is also 2. You multiply this one plus n d minus d. Minus d is minus 2. So this 2 will get cancelled. Plus 2 minus 2. What about this d? D is also equal to 2. So we can write as n by 2 into here n multiplied by d. D is 2. That I have not done. So this 2 will get cancelled. N multiplied by n is equal to n square. So sum to n term is equal to, this is a little difficult problem. Try to practice 2 times. Okay. Sum to n. Find the first n terms. Sn is equal to n square. So now you can check, cross check whether the answer is correct. What is sum of 7 term is 7 square. What about 17 terms? Is it equal to 17 square? You just multiply. So 17 times 7. Yeah, it is 17 square. So the formula is correct. Sum to n terms is equal to n square. So we'll work out the next problem. Show that A1, A2, A3, AN, form an AP where AN is defined by this formula. So we have to show what is a1 in this. Put n equal to 1. So equal to 3 plus 4, 7. What about, or next term is t2 will take it. What is it t2? First is represented by a. Or you can even tell this as t1, no problem. t2, 3 plus 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8 plus 3, 11. What is t term 3? 3 plus 4 3s are 12 plus 3, 15. What about t4? 4 4s are 16 plus c. The first term is fixed. Here it is increased by 7, 11, 40. For each increase, it increased by 4. So this is an AP. With common, actually common difference is 4 because 4 times n. So this shows how the AP. So similarly, you can show here what is A1, or you make it T1. That's easy. Into multiplied by n. 9 multiplied by 5, 4 and 45. What about T2? 5 2s are 10, then it is 90. If it is, sorry, is it 9 minus 5? Okay, it is minus 5n. N is 1 means minus 4 is 4. It's not multiple. This is 9, sorry. This is 9 minus 5. If n is equal to 2, 5 2s are 10, 9 minus 10 minus 1. So it's T3 is minus 6, T4 minus 11. The common difference is minus 5. So this is an AP. That's all. So thank you. Thank you for attending this class. So in this, one of the difficult problems is problem number 6. Is a sum of first 7 terms, sum of 17 terms, find the sum of first n terms. So you apply the formula without fear or favor, you add nicely, slowly, you get the answer. Thank you.